Stop scrolling for a second. Have you ever looked at other people's success and thought, I'm way behind? That feeling can overwhelm you, make you procrastinate, and convince you it's too late to start. But that's a lie. Actually, I know exactly how it feels. I've spent years feeling behind. Job hopping, reading self-help books, but not really taking action. And then I discovered that progress doesn't come from learning more, it comes from doing, even in small steps. And today I will show you a 3-step framework to stop procrastinating and start building your personal brand, starting right now. You might be thinking, I've missed my chance and everyone else is ahead. I've been there too. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, but without action, nothing really changes. The thing is, most people aren't really behind. They just haven't started taking consistent steps yet. And today I'm going to help you how to break that cycle. Feeling behind is like having a stack of self-improvement books you keep reading but never apply. You feel productive, but in reality, you're not making any progress. And that delay in action, that's procrastination. I did what most people do. I read the books, I watched the videos, and I saved the advice, but I wasn't really moving. I kept telling myself I needed one more thing, but results don't come from watching. They come from doing. Now my tip here is to be aware of that feeling without judgment. Understanding that procrastination often comes from the feeling behind is the first step to break that cycle. Now that you have realized where you are stuck, the next step is understanding why you keep falling back in the same loop. That's exactly what we're diving into next. The most surprising insights I ever made came from trusting my gut and sharing my real journey. It wasn't from perfect results or finishing projects. It was actually from documenting what I already did, what failed, and what I learned along the way. For a long time, I didn't take the actions I needed to. I had ideas, plans, or even opportunities, but I just didn't do them. Or I did too little. When it came to sharing content online, for example, I kept holding back because I wanted it to be perfect. It's like training for a marathon. You don't just show up on race day. You track your runs, notice what works, struggle through what doesn't, and adjust. Sharing this process, even when it's imperfect, has been motivating and actually keeps me accountable. My first attempts, such as sharing a thought online, reaching out to someone, or trying a new project, were far from perfect. Many failed. But just by doing them, even imperfectly, I learned and built habits that now shape my work in what I do every day. So trust your journey and don't focus on the finish line. Document what you're doing, what challenges you, and what you're learning, and really share it. Posting your progress, struggles, and insights doesn't make you behind. It actually shows real growth and builds connection. Once you start noticing and documenting these small steps, your journey just becomes clear for you. And that's where step 3 comes in. Learning to take those steps and share them, even if they are far from perfect. You need to stop overthinking and over-editing your content as soon as possible. That's the number one reason why people never post. The biggest reason why people never post any content is because they think their content is not good enough. You over-edit posts, second-guess ideas, and trying to make every video perfect, and then nothing goes out. But getting better isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up and sharing your perspective. Really, my first posts were far from perfect, but each one taught me something new, so that means that small imperfect steps compound into real growth over time. So just pick one piece of content and share it today. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Real connection comes from authenticity. Don't wait for perfect. Doing something always beats doing nothing. Okay, now here's what you have actually learned. You do really recognize the feeling now of being behind without judgment. The second thing is to really trust your gut and focus on the small, consistent actions. And the last thing you have learned is to overcome perfectionism and just start. Follow these steps and you will go from stuck and procrastinating to actually build real momentum and real progress in your personal brand. Starting today. If this helped, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about creating better content or building your personal brand. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to check my last videos about personal branding. If you need any help with creating better content or building your personal brand from scratch and want to get noticed online, you can click on the Calendly link below so we can have a chat.